Everyone struggles in their life. Everyone has a problems in their life. What I have might not what you have. What is affecting my back will not known by you, and what is biting you, I will not feel it. Hi, this is Steven. I'm the founder and CEO of Clean City Company Limited, and today I want us to talk about problem. Do you think you are the only one having problem in your business or in your family? Then before you do something stupid, excuse my language, before you do something bad, listen to this. I will illustrate it in form of a story. Once upon a time, there was a crow. A crow, whenever it goes to all event, it always finds itself being segregated. No one loves it. So one day it was fed up with its life, and it flew to a certain tree and started crying, begging for God to change its life, to change it to something else. So upon realizing that, God decided to send him an angel. And when the angel arrived, the angel asked the crow, "Hi crow, we heard about your prayer. What is it? Why are you crying?" The crow went in and said, "Thank God. If God have answered my prayers, then I will say." It went in and said, "No one loves me and I'm not happy about my life." So the angel said, "Okay, what can we do for you?" It went in and said, "I want to be changed to be swan." So the angel says, "Okay, that's very simple to be done. But before I change you to swan, I want you to flew and go to swan and ask how it's doing with its life." So the crow was very happy, and it flew and flew and flew, and it went and met the swan and said, "Hey swan, how are you doing? You're so beautiful. You have very beautiful feathers, and I think human beings like you. Everyone like you." The swan looks down for a moment and say, "You're right. Thank you so much for acknowledging and complimenting me. But I'm not happy with my life too. I'm not the happiest bird also in this world. It's simply because I'm always in cages. People use me as pets. And when I get old, they eat my body. So I don't know even if I will be alive tomorrow. So I'm not happy with my life." The crow was even sad and felt even sympathy. So it asked, "Okay, if you're not happy with your life, which bird do you think is happy?" The sun answered and said, "I think the happiest bird is parrot, because it has so many beautiful colors and people keeps them with them in cages, and I think when they die, they just have to be buried. No one eats them." The crow flew to and searched for a parrot and met one. So it went and said, "Hey parrot, how you doing? I think you have a very beautiful feathers. Your feathers has beautiful colors, many colors, and I think human being likes you. I want to be changed like you because I'm tired to be lonely." The parrot looked down and said, "My dear, I'm not happy with my life too. I'm always being kept in cages. I don't have freedom. I cannot move, I cannot fly. So I'm not happy with my life." Upon looking at that, the crow was surprised and decided to ask, "But who do you think is the happiest bird on earth?" The parrot replied and said, "The happiest bird on earth, it is a peacock, because it has beautiful feathers and always surrounded by people. The last time I checked, it had a lot of people around it. So you can go and check." It flew and went to the zoo and met many people surrounding a peacock. It waited until people departed, and it went and asked, "Hi peacock, I've been there standing and I wanted to ask you a question. I'm not happy with my life and I want to be like you. And I've been directed here to be like you. I think you're the happiest bird on the earth." The peacock looked down and replied, "My dear, I'm not happy. I'm always being kept in cages. People use my feather to decorate themselves. And whenever they pluck them out, that's so painful. And it happened over and over again. I'm not happy. I cannot be able to fly. I cannot be free. So I'm not happy with my life." The crow was surprised and decided to ask, "If you're not happy, swan is not happy, and the parrot is not happy, which bird do you think is the happiest bird on earth?" The peacock looked down for a moment and replied, "That the last time I checked, when I was doing my research, I came to realize that you, the only one who is happy with your life, because you have the freedom. No one eats you and you can fly wherever you want to fly. You are free. No one keeps you in cages. So I came to conclude that you are the happiest bird on earth." Upon looking that, the crow flew back to the angel. On arriving, the angel was surprised and said, "You went and took long, and I only sent you to swan. What happened?" He went and said, "I don't want to be changed to any other bird again. I'm happy the way I am." You see, when you don't accept your situation at the moment, other people will take you for granted. Let me explain. Everyone has a problem. No one doesn't have a problem. The fact that you're not seeing my problems doesn't mean that I don't have problems. I might be having more problems than you, because the moment I open myself to you, then you realize there is problems. Sometimes you can see as if your problems is too much based on your surrounding, based on what you can see and what you can feel. But there are others, but until you listen at others people's problems, that's when you realize that your problems is not even a problem. There are so many people who are battling a lot of problems. Go to hospital, for example. If you go to hospital, that's where you will realize that people have different challenges. Others go there because of accident. Others go there, they have cancer. Others go there, they have different types of sickness, and they're all looking for healing. Okay, they are looking for treatment. So the fact that they did not disclose themselves to you to listen doesn't mean that you can, conclude that other people don't have problems and you're the only one having problems. That's the same way in business. The kind of problem you face in your business is proportional to the kind of business you are doing. Yes, you cannot expect Clean City Company Limited, that is doing a lot of production, a lot of service, having the same problems like someone who having a sole proprietorship. No, we have different problems to face. In fact, sometimes when you give me your problem, I'll solve them in 1 minute. But if I give you my problem, you're not even able to solve it. So that's the same way. You see, in this world, the world doesn't need us to talk about a problem. That's the facts, and that's the message to you. If you have a problem, do not talk with it. What you have to do is figure out what are the solutions to your problem. The moment you start talking about your problem, people will abandon their problems and start focusing on your problem and discuss your problem. So I want you to do one thing. If you're doing a business, if you want to get fit, if you are sick, and so on and so on, look for a solution to solve the problem rather than running away from it. Problems, people will never run away from problems. Today you solve a problem, tomorrow you'll have to solve another problem. So the best way here is, when you encounter a problem today, solve it today. Don't wait it to be solved tomorrow, because when you solve tomorrow, you'll be solving the problems of tomorrow. So you'll be solving 2 problems at a go. So when you encounter problems now, solve it now. Tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, it will come with its own problem, you solve it. That is how you get your business moving, or that's how you get your life moving. Thank you, and I hope you will follow me for more.